you're gonna see me with no lip. I have no makeup on, so I will show you later how it turned out. Okay, I'm done, and my whole mouth, except my lower lip and my nose, are completely numb. I can't feel anything except what feels to be a bicycle tire on my face. It feels huge. I really expected it to be like, oh my god, humongous, until I saw the mirror and I was like, oh, okay. So I'll explain to you as soon as I get home what the process was like. At this point, the way I feel right now, I'm not entirely certain I would do this again. This is about 20 minutes later. Okay, so I'm back home and my lip is still completely numb. I am supposed to be drinking lots of fluids, i.e. water or tea, and when I tried to do that earlier, it just ran right out of my mouth and down my shirt. Hi guys, I am back, and I thought that I would take a couple of minutes just to give you a concise overview on what I had done today. Starting at the beginning, I did have a Juvederm lip filler injection done. I had the dentist order a half a syringe because I was only doing my top lip. You can order a half a syringe or an entire syringe to begin with, but the thing is, if you don't use the entire syringe, they have to discard it. They don't just have unlimited quantities of this at your dermatologist or dentist office. You have to order what you need. So knowing that I was just going to do my top lip, she did order the half, and it was plenty. You know, you can use Juvederm for all kinds of different fillers on your face for lines and things like that. And I'm not really into that. I'm not really into the whole Botox thing either. I'm gonna be 42 this year, and I'm fine with it. That's okay with me. But as far as the lip filler went, it's something that I've been wanting to do since I was a teenager. And we didn't even have things like Juvederm back then. We didn't have the lip injection fillers. We had lip implants, and that wasn't ever something that I could ever see myself doing. But even when I was much younger, high school, college, you know, much thinner, I never had the fullness in my top lip, especially on the side. So that's where my dentist focused. The first thing that they did after they took me back was just get everything in place. Then the dentist came in, she took a couple quick photos just for a before and after comparison. Then she got the syringe out. I did not watch. I kept my eyes very closed while they did this. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun. Then they got out the numbing agent, which was just a topical swab, kind of Novocaine, and immediately I did feel the numbness travel from my lip up until the top of my nose. So it definitely did the trick. They also numb you on the inside of your lip as well, and that is where the shots, or that's where the shot or injections go. They go on the inside of your mouth. So after I was completely numb, which just took a few seconds, she started to inject the Juvederm filler. She started on the sides first, and then she did the center, and the center really was painful, I won't lie. It felt like, you know, the needle was kind of hitting like some nerve endings, and I felt very much like I wanted to sneeze. I could feel the pain in my nose, and it really made my eyes water, but it was really momentary. It wasn't anything that lasted, and she had the filler completely applied or completely injected very quickly. So I had to sit for a few minutes after that happened. Then she came back in again to manipulate the Juvederm because it was starting to settle, and what they have to do at that point is use a needle to kind of move it around, and also the dentist or dermatologist or whomever your certified Juvederm expert is will have to use their hands to kind of mold the Juvederm into place so it settles correctly. So she started to do that, and it wasn't really painful. There was a lot of pressure. That's really the only thing I can tell you, is that you can feel the pressure coming down on you. My lip felt it felt huge. It felt like it was sticking this far off my face, but clearly that wasn't the case. But she was actually molding it into place. I already had, you know, the shape that I was fine with. I already had the shape that I wanted. I have a Cupid's bow, but she was trying to, you know, make that more pronounced, to make the sides more pronounced and full. So she put everything into place. And after that was done, I was ready to go. My recommendations upon leaving were to drink plenty of fluids. Juvederm, I guess, reacts to the fluids in your body and the water that you intake. So the first 24 hours are critical to get enough water. The result that you get within the first 24 hours really depends a lot on you. You can't use things like a straw. You can't fuss with it. You can't touch it. You could actually mold this yourself in the wrong way if you wanted to. It's very pliable still. So my instructions are to get plenty of fluids, which I am doing. I'm going to be very diligent about that because Juvederm is expensive, so you don't want to waste your money by not following instructions upon leaving. But that's it. That was my whole experience, and if you have any other questions, I'm definitely not an expert. This is my first time doing any kind of cosmetic procedure. So far so good. I can't sit here and tell you whether or not I would do this again. It takes about 2 weeks for everything to completely settle, get back to normal, and have you be able to judge on how you perceive the results to be. I'm really hopeful. I'm going to take care of this as much as possible. But yeah, in about 2 weeks I will know if the pain was worth it, or if it was something that I would ever do again. Now, don't let me dissuade you. The pain is not intense or anything like that. It's very temporary. It's very fleeting. But I'm not going to lie to you and say you don't feel anything, because you will feel a little something. So, yeah. That's it. I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed. I have a couple other videos I want to get done today, and I just wanted to be able to be home for a full day when I had this injection done. So again, leave me some comments if you feel like it. Ask any questions, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. Really, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.